Yeah, my bad it took so long, man. I had such a busy week. It was just throwing me all the way off.
No, no problem. But it's funny, it is good to have you on here. I'm gonna
Definitely,
start off with the
definitely.
intro, and then I'm gonna have you introduce yourself. You ready?
All right, sounds good, man.
All right. What's good, beautiful people? It's your man over Mustang, and you're tuning into Aura-Genz, friendly local hub podcast. Today we got an epic interview lineup that's gonna light your world on fire. We're diving deep into the heart of music, culture, and creativity. With a guest who's about to drop some serious knowledge, promoting their work and other amazing underground artists. Spanning genres from rock to hip hop and beyond. Get ready to vibe with us because we're about to bring the energy celebrating black excellence and the soul of music. Get hype, it's about to go down. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hey, how y'all doing today? I go by Mel, capital M, lowercase c, capital L. I'm a rapper, singer, engineer, producer. Pretty much do everything, even guitar and piano. I love music. Been doing it since I was a kid, and I'm just ready to put my music out there. Been at it for like 4 or 5 years now, trying to push it more and more.
Shout out to you. And when you say you've been doing this for a kid, you've been like doing the music part without the interest of becoming a
Well,
musician,
so
or you
it
talking about like
runs
the
in
career
our
part?
family. Like the
Okay.
career I've been doing it for like 5 years, but just making music as a whole since I was born, man. I just been so drawn to music.
Shout out to you about that. And when you say my family as a whole, like interested in music or also been participating in
Dude,
music.
they've been in music since I was before I was even born. I was really more inspired by my uncle because he's the one that really like sparked it in me. Because he's bro, when I say he's one of the greatest rappers, one of the greatest rappers I ever heard in my life. My grandmother, she's the reason why I really got more in tune with music because she just randomly walked into my room one day and was made us watch this movie. It was Five Heartbeats. I'm like, dude, I was locked in from that point. It's like you could sing and win women over, and bro,
Mm.
for some reason I was like, I want that lifestyle right there.
And what part of the singing did you find uh like really entertaining? Was it the dancing during that time period? Was it being part
Mm.
of a group,
See,
stage performance?
I say all of it because like I've been on stages since I was a kid, so I was already used to it. But me and my brothers, we all were like singers back then. And when she showed us that, all I did was look at them and was like, yo, we can do this. And we were just hooked on it, man. I'm talking every day singing nonstop, dancing these routines and just figuring everything out. Because it's just something we latched onto growing up. We didn't really have much to fight off of as a kid, you know? We lived in a rough time period.
Understandable. And when it came to your uncle, shout out to him. Was he releasing music or would he just happen to be dropping
Um,
bars?
he was releasing music. I wish I could find the music that he was releasing, but he's been on like this on and off wave. But he was performing even when I was a kid. I used to watch him perform. He was actually booked for shows out in Atlanta, like everywhere, man. I've been baffled because it's like I wanted that, and now that I'm seeing someone do it in my family, now it just pushed me and pushed me more and more. But seeing where he's at now, it just made me wish he was still keeping up with his legacy because he's really good at what he does, man. I'm watching this man make music without a pen.
Shout out to him. And my last question for your about your uncle. What was your favorite bar from him?
My favorite bar from him? My favorite bar, cause it's this song called "Here I Stand." I can't believe I still remember this. That's a good question. He says, giving my hands to the Lord up above, waiting for him, waiting to follow his plan." I was like, okay, this man is a genius. Like, and he has some songs, man. It's not like he was making a gospel song, but it was just, man, the way he can like put his words together just blew my mind.
I respect that. Shout out to him.
Shout out to
The way how you describe him, I'm definitely intrigued to see, what he sounds like. Uh,
definitely.
but maybe, sometime in the future we get a collab.
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna make that happen, man.
Hey, shout out to you. And when it came to actually I did say that was my last question. But I am curious, have you gotten a chance to listen to your music?
Listen to my music.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I play it every day. It might sound crazy, but I really don't like listening to other artists because
No, I'm
this
saying
new
your uncle.
generation.
Have you gotten a
Oh,
chance
his,
to listen to
oh, without a doubt, yeah, he definitely
him?
did.
Okay. Do he have a particular favorite?
Um, man, I'd say the very first song that I actually like wrote down in front of him, it made him cry because we all, you know how men, I'll say men and women, but men go through so much. And I was writing a song about like fathers and how they just deal with so much and they just can't get that love they really deserve or desire. And man, it's a song I released about 3 years ago called Karma. And bro, I watched my own uncle cry in front of me. So it really hit me and made me realize I can do something with this.
No, I can see. And when you was talking about you and your brothers, do your brothers still participate in music?
Well, my little brother, yeah, he's starting to get back into it because I've been just trying to inspire him more and more to like find what he really wants to do with his life. So he's definitely doing it. The second oldest is he's more focused on basketball. He loved basketball, but he still dances like hands down one of the greatest dancers I've ever seen in this world, man. Like we all have our own little talents that we kind of like just drifted into going towards, you know?
Okay. No respect. And you're the oldest?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Okay. So you've been making music since you was a kid. What was the first instrument that you pick up?
First instrument, piano.
Piano.
Definitely piano.
And have you expanded upon that?
On and off, right? Mainly what I'll do now is if I like just get bored, I'll go play like songs from like animes or something, or just if a random note hits me, I'll just start playing random tunes. But I was making my own beats a couple of years ago. I kind of slacked on it. I want to get back into that. It's just I was just given so many beats from my uncles that it was just no point in me constantly making beats and then just jumping on there to write songs. So I've been like a 50-50 with it.
Okay. And your uncle is a producer as well?
Um, I wouldn't
Or,
necessarily call him a producer. He's just a great songwriter, man.
okay. Oh, well, you play the instrument as well?
I've never seen him play the instrument.
Or you songwriter?
Yeah, he was just more of the lyricist kind of guy. I never really saw him pick up an instrument.
Okay. What do you mean when you was getting beats by your uncle?
I'm sorry, could you say that question one more time?
Correct me if I'm wrong. When you said earlier, you said you was getting beats from your uncle.
Yeah, so I let me rephrase this because I have a lot of uncles, so I'm gonna say unc a lot.
Okay.
But
So that's no.
yeah, this is two different uncles. One of them that's
Okay.
still currently making music. He's doing his own thing, but he's the one that was buying all these beats for me and just pushing them towards me. And it's like I'm not gonna waste this opportunity.
I respect that. Okay. So you got another uncle that produced as well. Okay. I guess. Damn. All right. Yeah. A music family for sure. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Was when you was growing up, was you debating on being something else, or you already knew like music was prior
I already
to that?
knew music was it. Like I definitely see. I don't want to put music as just my main career because I always knew I loved music, but it was one of those. I love working on cars, man. I've always wanted to travel. I just wanted to build things with my hands growing up. So like music was just something that I can go to if I wanted to express myself. But outside of music, it was definitely cars, skateboarding, soccer. Like I was more driven by those as well.
Do you still participate in those events or
Of
activities?
course. Of course.
And by so you skateboard. You mind telling us a bit about that?
Oh man, skateboarding was it was my release. And this was like before I really started diving deeper into music, but skateboarding helped me deal with like anxiety and depression. And I hate to even use those words because I don't even think those even exist. It's just how you're feeling in the moment. But it allowed me
Mm.
to let go of things that I was holding on to. And I can definitely say, man, it's well worth it. If there's anyone out there that wants to do something, go skate, go bike, scoot, whatever. Because when you fall, you got to get back up. And that was the main reason why I stuck with skateboarding was how many times am I going to get back up from this fall? And these weren't no regular falls. These was just like concrete all the time. I'm in the air, like 6 feet coming down, but it taught me a valuable lesson of humbling myself, you know?
I respect that. So, how deep you go into like skateboard? Are you doing some of the tricks, or are you like,
Yeah. I've been skating for like 15, 20 years. So like, it's been serious, man. I really love skateboarding, bro. It would have been something I wanted to go pro in at a point in time in my life.
what was Mm, let me see. What was like something that was like really hard for you to learn within skateboarding that you finally mastered and you proud of?
Uh, and this is with skateboarding?
Yeah, within skateboarding.
Oh man. That's a good question, man. I would say just learning how to ride the park because there's different types of skateboarding. You have street skating, you have park skating. I think skating at the park was the hardest lesson for me. It really opened my eyes to like what you really could learn if you really put in the time and the dedication. So I say park skating was just the hardest thing for me altogether.
Okay, I respect that. And when
Thank
it
you.
comes to your catalog of music, if you would have used one of your songs as a soundtrack for skateboarding, what song would you pick?
Whoo, jeez. Let me think about this one, bro, because man, I got songs that's unreleased that I would use for it, but for a song that is released, I would probably say underrated. It just
Underrated.
matches, yeah, it matches my whole persona and everything.
Okay, all right. For skateboarders out there, tune into that. How about an unreleased song?
The unreleased song, man, this song may not ever be released because whoever
Yeah.
bought that beat a minute before me is not real, but it's a song called Too Late. And basically in that song, it's just like, you ever had people tell you, man, it's too late to do this, too late to do that? I never let people's words get to me, man. So I had to write it down on paper, like, live your life how you want to. Don't ever let someone tell you what's too late for you.
I respect. Okay. And you were saying a little bit earlier, somebody got to the beat before you did.
Yeah, man, I was broken. Like, look, I sat down next to my ex and I was writing to this beat, and not even a day later, someone bought it. I was like, bro, I gotta keep this song no matter what. It's just too good of a song to not have in my like folder.
Damn. Yeah, I hope they get a chance to come out.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
okay. Uh, and then when it comes to like releasing music, uh, what's your routine around that?
I usually try to go off the seasons. I won't lie, last year I kind of was slacking because I was just dealing with a lot of personal stuff. But I try to go based off the seasons or what's popping that week, Like, 'cause I can drop songs every other week if I wanted to, but I've been tedious because I feel like if I release them now, if I were to like blow up, people won't notice those songs right away. So I've been very cautious of what I've thrown out lately. But
Mm,
I do, which is funny that you asked that because my birthday's on Friday. I was thinking about dropping this album or this little EP that I have on Friday, but as I think about it now, I might just drop a single and then wait till spring actually hits to drop this album.
happy late birthday.
I
And that
appreciate
was
that.
you talk about like this Friday?
This
Like
Friday coming up.
oh, this Friday coming up. Oh, so you're a March.
Pisces. Yes,
Oh,
sir. March 7th.
two face, two face.
Nah, those is Geminis, bro. Those Geminis.
uh, but shout out to you.
Hey, appreciate
All
that,
right,
brother.
so you're a Pisces. I'm actually an Aquarius, so
Hey,
we
man.
actually twins. So
We
shout out.
twins, man. And my uncle that rap that inspired me, he's an Aquarius, bro.
Oh, for real. I'm
Yeah.
more intrigued. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
man.
curious to see what his lyricism is like.
Yeah, hopefully
Um,
I can get in touch with him so we can all actually chop it up one day.
I enjoyed it. Bringing this back to you. We was talking about a little bit of your release, your routine around that, and you say you typically take advantage of like the holidays.
Yeah, not necessarily holidays, more like the seasons, like fall,
Oh, the
spring,
season.
like
Okay.
yeah, I go off of like the way I look at the seasons is emotions. When it's cold out, most people are trying to be with someone, so like that's my love song era. But once it's like
Huh.
spring and summer, I'm just go all out.
Okay. I respect
Thank you.
that. Okay. Um, and when you be releasing music, is it singles or is it EPs?
I've released two EPs so far, but mainly singles just because I want people to latch onto those so that when they do ask me when's that album dropping, I want this song on there. I got you. I'll put that on there for you.
Okay. And do you have a single that you feel like represent each season?
Each season, definitely, definitely.
You mind naming out those songs and why?
Yeah, yeah. So I'd say for like the winter time, I got this song called All I Want. It's a song I wrote for my ex. It's kind of funny that I'm even saying all this. I wrote a lot of songs for a lot of my relationships, but All I Want, I'd say is more like a winter type of season. Underrated, I give it like a summer vibe. For spring, dang, I say around spring, I would probably say Repetition. And for the fall, geez, for fall, I'm gonna have to think about this one. Dude, I've been writing so much. I'm not gonna lie, my mind is just like
Mhm.
burning. Let me check this out because I want to make sure I say this song correctly. Let's say for fall, I would say I wish I would have released this last year, but Last Letter for fall.
Okay. Interesting. Look, I see. Okay. When it came to performance, have you gotten a chance to perform live yet?
I did.
You
I
mind
had
telling
a
me a bit of your
show.
experience?
Yeah, yeah, I got you. My most recent show I just did was in January. The crazy thing about this is, they found me and asked me to come perform for them. Little did I know that we all went to school together, so it was even better for me to like make a connection with them. But the show was pretty cool, man. I finally actually got to be on a stage. There's a lot of people there. The artists there were just amazing, but the experience behind it was one that made me feel as though I was finally living my dream, and I was just in front of I won't even say 100, I said about 100 or so people, but it just felt good being around these people, letting them hear my music. And it was at home here in Indy, so I actually had enough time to like put my voice out there for those that could actually question me and get some advice from me, and I can find the right connections, and I'm not looking for people that's outside of the state, you know?
And you talk about your home city.
Yeah, Indianapolis. Well, we call it Naptown here, but Indianapolis.
Okay. I respect.
Thank you, man.
So this is really important for you to build up your home fan base within your
Yes,
city
sir.
first. And how's that been going? Have you been getting more attention within your city, or
Definitely.
oh,
Definitely. It's been a mix because, with this new generation of music, man, everyone has a certain wave they ride. And I respect them for it. I've never like cheated anyone on their art. It's just the the background I come from since I'm a 90s kid. I try to bring in that blend of 90s, early 2000s and try to mush myself into the modern era, but I still try to stick more to like the conscious type of rap where people actually understand what I'm talking about and actually have their emotions backed up behind it.
I respect that. And does that go in the sense of like uh for collaboration as well?
I'll do collabs with anyone, man. Like I'm one of those people like if I know you're good and we can bite off of each other, we'll make something happen.
I respect. What type of artists do you look to collaborate with?
As far as like mainstream artists or just artists in general?
We could do both. We could start off with mainstream first.
Mainstream, I'd say, man, I've always wanted to make a song with like J. Cole, Eminem. Like I've been drawn to them since I was young, especially Eminem, man. That was one of my favorite artists growing up because he showed me you can say whatever you want, however you want, because it's you. It's no one else that can stop you from speaking your mind. Um, Logic also, Kendrick. I've been drawn to people that actually can use their words and mess around with the cadence behind it, you know?
Which mainstream pop artists do you feel like would give you uh that would really challenge your pen?
That would challenge me. Ooh,
Well, challenge your pen.
jeez, that's a tough question. I never really compare myself to anyone, but
I'm saying in a good way. Like
no,
they've
I feel
written
you.
something and you want to go harder.
Man, it's gonna sound crazy because he's a singer slash rapper ish, but the Kid Leroy, I like how he produces his music, man. It's very unique, and then like it drew me into him more and more. Cause like he's speaking on things that I speak on, and it's just like, man, if I can make one song with you, I know that song will blow up.
Okay. And upcoming artists. What type of artists are you looking to collaborate with?
Man, upcoming artists, my boy Dom, he's here. His name just Dom, man. Here in Indy, man. When I say he is a lyricist, this dude he talks some real stuff. But he's definitely somebody I want to make some music with. I got my homie Ra. I've been working with him, just trying to push him more because he doesn't see the vision that I see. But I keep telling him like, man, you're better than more than half of these people I've seen. And he's freestyling. Dang near all his songs we write down. Like these are people that I want to make songs with and see them at the top with me, you know?
Shout out to you, okay? I respect that.
Thank you.
And when it comes to uh, you mentioned that you know, you don't want your music to just be your main focus career, correct?
Correct.
What would be other careers that you'd be pursuing?
My biggest goal is to start with music and build a label behind it because I want to put on artists that not just any artists. I want to put on independent artists that feel like they're not being heard, and I don't want to take anything from them. I just want their time. Like they can have all their royalties and all that. My goal is to make your name be known, and you actually live the dream that you've been wanting to live. So like I really want to create my own little record label and just see how that goes from there.
I respect that. Okay. What you feel like what you would need to be in that position?
I feel like I need the right connections. I need the right people that have already had their self set up, you know? I don't want to just go to random people and then ask these questions and they're like, "Oh, go do this, do that." I want someone that's already solid, has a solid foundation that already knows where I need to go to get to where I need to be. It's just one of those I want to be around people that aren't going to waste my time.
I respect that. Okay. Um, let me see. You mentioned that you also wanted to travel. I'm curious, what's some places you like to travel?
Japan. First place I gotta go is Japan, man. Like they love the hip hop culture out there, and just us Americans being out there, man, will really make some stuff pop off.
I agree, especially they going through their hip hop phases at this moment.
Man, man, they going in right now.
So I'm guessing you also tap into like their music culture as well. You listen to their music.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely do.
You have some artists that you particularly fond of.
I can't necessarily say that because, man, it's just one of those you'll hear them a couple of times and then they're just gone with the wind. But if I were to say, I wouldn't call him an artist, but this guy, he's more of a guitarist. He's by far my favorite guitarist I've heard. His name is Ichikanito. And he's the reason why I still try to keep up to date with my guitar plays and all that.
And what particular genre do you listen from them?
I listen to all type of genres. I'm not really picky on what I want to listen to.
Yeah, I'm just curious, like what you tap in with, like J-pop or some of their R&B.
Yeah, I could definitely say J-pop, but I'm really more on like the lines of just instruments. I really don't like to hear lyrics like that anymore. It's just because I'm so drawn into sound. Like I'll play the same song for days, if not weeks, and listen to the little notes behind the sounds that they're playing.
Okay. Interesting. And do you not listen to lyrics because you feel like that might affect your pen?
Definitely that, and it's just I like to feed my brain the right thing. So sometimes when I hear these lyrics, I'm like, this doesn't match who I am as a person. I push it to the side as much as possible and just play the instruments and just go from there.
Okay. Okay. And when it comes to writing your lyrics, do you have like a certain routine that you like get ready?
Yeah, usually what I'll do is I'll play a beat, and if I don't freestyle on that beat right away, then that means I have to feel it. So what I'll do is I'll play the beat, and the first thought that comes to my head is already the title. I don't know why I do it this way, but it clicks this way for me. But everyone calls me the hook man because I'll write a hook in like 15 seconds and run
Hook.
with it right after that.
That's funny.
Yeah,
But
it cracks me up.
now, what type of hook man are we talking about? Like Peter Pan or like What was I know what you did last summer?
Nah, nah, more like, hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Nah, man, I'm just one of those people like, man, I'll hear 8 bars in my head and I'll write it down. I'm like, dude, I like this. And that's how the song starts for me.
What lyric have you written? And it truly impressed you. Like, damn, I've written this.
Jeez. Hey, hang on. Cause it's a lot of songs. It's a good question right there. It's a lot of songs. I would say, jeez, man. Let me find this one for you. Cause I really like this. So I just recently wrote this song called Geek Part 2. And in this bar, I said, I was so lost as a child because I didn't have the guy, but my mama resorted to being my sign. Told me that life only gives you a time, so make everything worth it. Don't be home inside. I'm like, man, that hit me hard. Like, it blows my mind that I was the one writing those lyrics. I don't know where it came from. It was ready for me to say.
And when you do you how can I ask this? When it comes to you freestyling and writing your lyrics, is it coming from like the same, place, or is it a bit difference between, you freestyling compared to you writing?
I feel like it's an on and off thing for me. Like, it does still come from the same place, but I'm one of those people, man, I can get distracted so easily. And I hate that I'm doing that. While I'm working on music, I'll get really distracted. But I guess you could say I like to free write more than anything. Like, I'll freestyle and then write down certain things from what I said. And that's usually how I make the song happen.
And how do you, you know, keep yourself from losing track from like, you freestyle? Do you have like a
Uh,
recorder or
nah, I usually, hey, dang, you sound like my homie, because my homie was like, you need to record freestyle it. I don't record my freestyles, which I should, but it's like, what I'm really doing with my freestyles, I'm hyping myself up so that I can get back into writing more than anything.
okay? I would definitely recommend it. Um, Especially, seeing how passionate you're about your music and how dedicated you are. Because, like you said, we don't really listen to lyrics, so you
Yeah.
kind of like a monk amongst lyricists, I would say.
Yeah,
So I would
that's
definitely it's a unique perspective to see behind the scenes. Like even if you don't post this shit for a while, but
hmm
behind the scenes, like you get to see how a song is made by somebody that really like imagine from a listener point of view. They really enjoy this song just to get to see like how this shit made. This start off as a fucking freestyle. The fuck? so so I think it would definitely be an interesting perspective to record your lyrics, and you can
Yeah,
either use it multiple ways, just as like call what you saying, or save that shit. Um, that could be a good like behind the scene moment that we get to see behind the song.
I
Um,
appreciate that.
but hey, I appreciate you for your mama dedication. It's rare to hear someone um really putting that amount of time dedicated to like their lyrics.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
and do you have any I would say standards when it comes to your lyrics, or is there
Um, what was that word again you used?
standards?
Standards? I try to be more on like the positive side. See, I'm not one of those artists that wants to rap about drugs, money, women, all that. Like I'd rather keep it real because I know kids listen to music too. And I think about the next generation more than anything when it comes to music. I don't really focus on my age and older just because I know there's a lot of other artists that are doing what I'll be doing. So I'd rather leave those other artists doing that while I focus on the generation that's gonna play my music even when I'm gone.
I respect that. And was you always like this, or you happen to came to this realization?
I've always been like it, but it hit me a lot more when I was just sitting around all my homies and we're freestyling and I'm listening to the things they rap about and the things that I rap about. I was like, okay, I see what I want. I don't want to use the word programming, but I see what our minds was drawn to, and I didn't want to be that type of person. And I never cut them off or anything. I just wanted them to realize, the way I choose to express myself, because people that know me in the real world know me as this humbling person. You can come to me with anything. I'm going to listen to you. And I won't even tell you, I won't tell no one about your life because it's your story. But what I will do is write your story in a song. And I've done that in certain songs, is put their life in there, but it sounds like it's me living it.
I respect that. Um, and do you have a memorable uh memory? Um, Actually, let me rephrase that. Do you have a memorable moment from your journey as a musician so far?
A memorable moment. Ah, man. Yeah. Oh man, best moment ever, dude. October 25th, I'd say 2023, 2022, 2023. It was my first concert. I had my daughter on stage with me, bro. I think that was the greatest moment of my life.
Shout out to you. And you're a father as well.
Yes, sir.
Is your daughter inspired by music?
She loves it. I won't say she's like super deep into the music like I am, but she's always like wanting to be on the songs with me. But she loves skateboarding with me. That's like her main go-to thing.
Hey, shout out to that.
Man.
Okay. And how has, being a father influenced your music?
Man, I'm not gonna say I'm like in the greatest position, but it's opened my eyes to why my family and certain people I met outside this world tell me to be cautious of like certain things. It really made me read my life and their life, I should say. I want to correct that. It made me, how can I say this? It gave me a broader perspective on what I truly cherish. That's what I should say.
Okay. I respect that. Coming to the halfway mark, how we feel.
So good, man. Feels
That's
good,
good to
man.
hear.
I'm all right. I actually am enjoying this.
Thank you. I'm glad that we're able to make you feel comfortable.
Oh,
And to
of
make you
course,
feel
man.
even more comfortable, we actually got five more, I would say five connections on our end that you can use, just network or, just have somebody in your circle. Uh, Shout out to One Nation, all black, comic book author. He
Hey,
got his first volume out with, black characters. But we like to connect with somebody within that field. And he's also an artist. Uh,
I
he kind
definitely would
of,
love to.
he's an alternative, artist, kind of remind me of, I would say Andre 3000 in his era.
Ooh,
Um,
okay.
so I think you would definitely find him interesting too. Uh, but I would send you his information after this podcast.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate
Um,
that.
no problem. Our second collaborator connection. Shout out to Jet Production. They make short action films. So you would like to connect with somebody that directs short action films, um, etc. We can make that happen.
Man, I would love for that to happen, man. That sounds lovely.
Nice. Our third one, shout out to Mason Neatlab. He's a 2D animator. He can do anything around 2D animation. So if you need like flyers, short animation, etc., he's someone that we can recommend.
Oh, definitely, bro. See, these are things that I've been trying to do lately too. I'm just trying to make the right connections. I want music videos. I want all this soon.
Oh, nice. I would say, well, if, Jet Production is willing to travel, but they are willing to shoot like short action music videos.
Yeah,
Um, they are down for that. And the animator is capable of doing like short animation music videos.
I'm all for it, man. I just like seeing people's talents and we all coming together using them.
Nice, nice. A fourth one, if this not a problem for you, shout out to Jeremy. He's located in North Carolina.
Hmm.
Uh, but he's starting up a series called Tap Room Live, where you do like a performance in a restaurant slash bar, uh, where you get to have like a small crowd of people watch your performance.
See, I would love doing that. and I can have specific songs while I'm there too, so it still keeps it neutral. I would love something like that.
Okay. I will send you his information. Um, and let me see. Our last one, shout out to Moss. We actually collaborated in creating a soundtrack where artists can participate. Drop first around themes and challenges. Our first one is mixing horror with Valentine's, so it's gonna be a bit of thriller and romance. Uh,
See,
or
man.
if you're just interested in the producer, we can get you connected with the producer that produced the beats,
Hmm.
uh, which she's also an artist as well. Uh, if you're interested in all that, I'll send you more information after the show.
Definitely interested, man. I feel like I've been doing everything independently for quite a long time now, and it has slowed me down too because it's just too much at a point in time.
I do agree with you, especially, I'm curious, how do you feel about, you know, the mainstream industry that's going all in on AI support?
I hate it, man. It's like this is my problem with AI. It's like they're taking away the authentic nature of like music, and we're giving it to this program. That's almost equivalent to like people not realizing you can just go to God and get that same information, but we're going to technology.
I agree. I agree. Especially is like, we're supposed to be creating jobs and opportunities.
Of course.
If AI is taking up the jobs and opportunities, who's going to, feed their family? So I definitely agree. And when it comes to personal, connection that you would like to make, would like to make, what talents are you looking for?
With talents, honestly, just I guess honestly, I'd just say anybody that is really good at writing songs or just producing, like as a whole. Anyone that has that type of background, that's really what I'm more clingy towards right now.
So lyricists and producers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, interesting, interesting. And I'm curious, are you interested in like any people like that do like reactions?
Oh, dude, yes.
And,
Actually, it's funny you asked that. I had someone react to me and my homie's music a couple weeks ago. He sent me a footage of it too, but I still have yet to cut the clips and everything. But seeing people's reactions blew my mind.
and how was that?
Honestly, it was great. Right after he heard our music, he made us come there the next day to jump on his streams to have a conversation with us like I'm doing with you right now.
Hey, that's dope.
Yeah.
Hey, that's dope. Um, yeah, we need more people like that. Shout out to them. Okay. Uh, so you already getting people react to your music. Have you been getting some streams overseas?
Yeah, definitely. Like I could definitely say Asia, Germany. I'll say all Dana, most of Europe and Asia have been listening to my music a lot more lately.
Interesting. Any places that you found like a surprise? Like, oh shit, I ain't expecting to tune
Yeah, like India and all that. I'm like, what? My music getting over there?
in. Interesting. Interesting. So you starting to get in some. That's another thing that what independent artists need, global audience.
Yeah, all that
Uh,
exposure, man.
some rare cases, but majority of artists do feel like they get more love overseas, just for the simple fact our culture is different.
I
So they're
agree.
not gonna do all the research to know like who you are and all that extra shit. They're truly gonna
Hmm.
just judge your music. So I definitely recommend to try to grow a global audience that appreciates
Of course.
you. Okay. And you mentioned already Japan and you're interested to tap in with their artists. Um,
Hmm.
I'm curious on two things. When it comes to Japan, are you interested to dab into any other arts, such as like movies or
Oh,
anything?
definitely movies. I've always wanted to be in voice acting. I've been drawn to those things since I was young. I should have said that too. Like I do like voice characters and all that every now and then just for the fun of it. I never really knew I was that good at it.
Good. Okay. So you're interested in the voice, and you say you've done some.
Yeah, but it's more like for like shits and giggles. Excuse my French, but it's like I
That's cool.
just having fun, just checking out these voices and trying to mimic them. I never like went out on my way to go find someone to record them, but just my free time I do them. I've recorded and put it on TikTok and everything.
Okay. Oh no, that I would definitely tap in with that. Even, introducing some skits, within your project.
Dude, I need to start doing that.
Okay, so and also putting out there too, you like people that were listening and tap into your interview. Could be anybody. So
Mhm.
hopefully somebody that's already doing a project within film or looking for some voice actor, check out. Check out my man right
Definitely,
here.
definitely.
Okay, so you're interested in voice acting, interested in artists, and any particular other uh I would say country you are interested to tap into their music.
Any other country? Man, I remember watching this guy, this artist, Connor Price. And I want to kind of do what he did. It's not like I want to specifically pick a country, but I want to spin a globe and just start tapping on there, and whichever one I go to, just start listening to their music. I do want to open my mind up more to other artists in the international world.
I respect that. Okay. Hmm. That's good for it. And when it comes to, you know, what can the audience look forward to, for future release? Any teasers?
Oh man, oh yeah, definitely look forward to some singles I'm about to drop. I got this. I want to make it a three-part, but I'm gonna do a two-part to it because I want to make a music video like Smooth Criminal. But I made this song called Geek about a year or two ago, and I just made Geek 2 last year. I'm gonna try to put those together. It's like a little movie, and I want it to feel like Smooth Criminal. So be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be a song. Those two songs right there blow your mind away, and the beating behind Geek is greatest ever known. I just used the two E's forever to to put it together as Geek.
Hmm. Okay. Well, and are you working on you brought up voice acting as well. I'm curious, are you working on anything else that you want to showcase?
Not at the moment. I've just really been trying to get myself back together. Like last year put a toll on me, and it took me almost to the end of January to really like find myself again, at least mentally. So now that I'm back, I'm just my first go to is promote, 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 push all the music that I got out right now.
And you came to a stump recently.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
You said you came to a stump recently.
Yeah, it was just one of those like relationship things, man, where it just kind of make you sit
Mm.
back and you just want to dwell and think. But now that I'm out of it, man, it's just don't even look back. You gotta look forward, y'all. That's one thing I learned, man. I learned from my old head. You never move forward in life if you keep moving backwards.
I agree. Okay. Okay. What what message do you hope or emotions do you hope to convey through your song?
More, I'd say I want people to feel, Everyone's been numb lately. We all act like we can't cry or let these things out. Like, man, when I write these lyrics down, I want you to feel what I'm saying because it may not be you that's going through it, but someone that you see that you can just give to them and like, yo, listen to this song real quick. I know how you feel in that moment, whether it be depression, sadness, anxiety, anger, even love, heartbreaks. Like, I want people to feel the emotion they're running away from with these songs that I'm writing.
I respect that. And you notice within society, or is it just America audience, every not
I'm
tapping
sorry.
in with our emotions?
I think it's everyone. I can definitely say that. Everyone's been on this weird wave lately of I can do it myself, when in reality, no, you can't. None of us can do it ourselves. That's the one thing that we have to acknowledge. We have to first give it to God, and God's gonna bring everyone or anything that is going to help build you up as a whole. Like we have to get out of the independent mindset.
I respect that. And how you was able to find your belief?
What was that again? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just asking like how you was able to find your belief.
I found mine. Man, this is funny. I found mine last year, really. It was through, and I always tell people, man, I'm grateful I wasn't married when this happened, but losing everything all at once made me realize what I truly had still behind my back.
Mm, damn. Truly put, it took, to lose everything to find.
Man,
Okay. So this was like a rebirth for you or a
yeah,
fresh start?
definitely a rebirth. I feel like no more 360s. We got, and everybody got to stop saying that. The whole, I'm about to hit a 360. No, you need to do a 180 because a 360 gonna put you right back where you at.
That's true.
Real
That's definitely
talk.
true. Okay. Okay. Um, is there let me see. Uh, there was a question I want to ask. Hold on. Here's a fun question. If you could describe your music as one color, what color would it be?
Purple. I want to say white, but purple. Royalty.
I see. I see. And when it came to your performance, how you engage with the crowd?
Man, I don't know what it is, bro. I just feel like my inner child comes out and I'm just talking to the crowd. I'm moving all the way around. I'm giving my energy to people so they can feel like when I'm on the stage, it's just him on and off the stage. And even my friends that like perform with me, they're sitting there like, yo, how are you able to move your crowd the way you do? It's like, bro, I'm me. I don't fake who I am.
Hmm. And what songs you got a chance to perform on on stage?
I performed a lot of songs, but the ones that I recently been doing was the unreleased one, Too Late, Geek 2, Next Chapter, Karma. One of my favorite songs that I wrote is really a sad song. It's called Dear Diary Part 2. Like I've done a lot of songs.
And how you go about marketing and promoting your song?
Man, it's kind of hard because I'm still getting used to the whole marketing era. I never really thought that you have to do this much promoting. Like, I wish I would have learned this 3 or 4 years ago, because maybe I wouldn't be dealing with what I'm dealing with now. Because it feels like I'm just running with my head loose, just trying to figure out new ideas all in one moment.
It's definitely hard, but at the same time, the way how America going right now, if our top dogs does not give an opportunity, like because like for example, when we was growing up in the '90s, we had the
Hmm.
radio station to find new music.
Facts.
So we in a whole new era, and right now the top dogs is not the ones that's leading it. It's the little dogs right now that's trying to fight for the number one spot, such as like Spotify,
Yep.
SoundCloud, all that shit. So with that in mind, and it becoming a more independent platform as that, it's kind of becoming a job at this point.
Yeah. That's so true.
so
That's
so
crazy.
it is really in a weird space, and right now, so it's understandable why it's hard.
Yeah.
Um, and right now, from what I'm hearing, when it comes to like are you interested to get signed to a label or
Not necessarily. I'd rather keep doing it the way I'm doing it, but I wouldn't mind them backing me up without taking it away from me.
okay? I will say the way how shit going right now, from what I heard from the music, um, the research I haven't gathered, it seems like they still expect you to do, you know, the jobs that you want them to do anyway, such as like marketing, uh, etc. Like that's starting to
Yeah.
become like the artist's responsibility, even signing to a label. So it seems like even they're getting tired to do this shit.
Man, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It was like, yeah, promote yourself.
Hey man, it's a
um,
hassle.
yeah. So yeah, we're in a really difficult time. So I would definitely say it's understandably hard. I would definitely recommend creating flyers, especially if you like purple people person.
Of
Creating these
course.
flyers with your barcode where people can just like scan the flyer or whatever
Yeah.
fucking your music just pop up. Like interesting marketing like that will you know go hand in hand. I think that would definitely. especially like you said, you working on, of course, making your music known within your city first. That's
Yeah,
I think that would definitely go hand in hand. Uh, and some collaboration, definitely, especially putting some more artists within your city on the map too.
of
Uh,
course.
that would definitely go a long way. Uh, let me talk a little bit about your performance, a little bit about your passion, fun of your art as well. Uh, oh, you mentioned anime. I'm curious what anime do you partake in?
Currently, man, we watching that Solo Leveling, even though I read it like 3 years ago. Solo Leveling for sure. Um, I'm a big Naruto and Dragon Ball fan to the day I die. Like those, that's ran in my blood since I was born. But I really like fighting animes, Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been leaning more towards like uh reading more than watching though. I will say that. But it's been a lot more fighting animes than anything.
I respect that. Okay. Solo leveling.
Yes, sir.
How you feel for the adaptation, the anime
For that,
adaptation? You think it
oh
lives up to
dude.
the?
Definitely lives up to the hype. Definitely lives up to the hype. I feel like they could do more, but I'll take what I got.
No, I respect. I respect. Okay, okay. What's the anime that disappointed
That disappointed me.
you? Mm,
Jeez. Does it have to be the anime or could it be the manga? Because it's not animated just yet. Or you know what?
me-
I'll say anime. I'll say anime. Although I really loved it, how it ended ruined me, and that was Attack on Titans. I feel like that whole ending of that story made me so mad. So I'm looking at this dude like, bro, you could have avoided all of that, and you did this.
yeah, I agree. I agree. Uh, I agree. My answer for that would be Promise Neverland. I think the
Bro,
second season.
horrible.
Yeah,
Dropped.
yeah.
I looked at them
I
like, man,
and the way how they just fucked that up for me personally.
yeah, that whole
So
first
I
season,
totally
bro.
understand.
We on our
Hmm.
heels first season, like, what? These is kids.
Yeah, honestly, it was something fresh, something new.
Yeah.
Uh, so I was always intrigued to stories like that. So for you, it was Attack on Titans in the last season, and I definitely agree. I think, would you think it would have been as bad if they haven't, spread it out as much as they did? They did like part one, part two.
Honestly, I didn't mind the movie little thing that they doing because honestly, shout out to Demon Slayer. That's the real reason why we're getting movies the way we're getting them. So I don't knock them for making it that way. I just hated how they killed off certain people that didn't need to go.
Mm. Yeah, well, I was asking if they would have did it, give it to you all at once. Do you think it would have been as? You think it would still been bad, or to wait that long just to get that?
Uh, it would have been worse if they would have did it in like episodes. In my opinion, personally, because I'm sitting there every week waiting for this to happen. Nah, keep it like a manga.
Okay, I respect that. I respect.
Yeah.
So what you would prefer the ending to be?
For Attack on Titan,
Mm,
man. I wish Aaron would have just killed off all the Titans, and that's it, bro. Just take away every Titan that threatened your nation, bro. That's all you have to do. Take everybody out of the freaking take everybody out of the wall. They all got to live a normal life instead of just ruining everything. Like 80% is a lot of people.
that is true. That is true. Okay, I respect that. Okay, so fun question: do you have a favorite dish?
My favorite what?
Dish.
Mm. Jeez. I got a few, bro. I got a few. But if I could have one thing, mm, God, man. Most likely like meatloaf, but it has to be like like a whole dish together, like meatloaf, mashed potatoes, greens. I want a plate full of food, man. Really, let's say soul food, man. I love soul food.
Okay. Okay. Mashed potatoes, mac and
Yes,
cheese.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Do you cook?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What is your favorite dish that you make
My favorite dish I made personally, man, I don't know, man. I love everything I eat.
personally?
Probably some sort of like chicken Alfredo. Like I like making chicken Alfredo, but we do our own little mixes. Like we'll add different type of vegetables because everybody will just eat cheese, chicken, and pasta. And it's like, where's the peppers and all that? You're missing out on flavor.
Okay. And any advice to um, you know, people that decide they wanted to be a parent, um, or preparing to be a parent?
The advice I can give you is, and I respect it because this is stuff that was said to my family, or for my family to me. Once you have it, your life ends. It's not about you anymore. It's about your children. So think twice before you decide to lay down with this man or this woman because your story cuts off right when they're born and theirs begins, and you won't have time for your story unless you are selfish. So try not to be selfish, especially with this generation of kids, because they need us more than you realize.
I respect that.
Thank you.
Okay. And so right now, are you balanced between uh, being selfish uh and
I
selfless?
I'd say I'm more selfless. It's not like that. I'll say this. It's not that I'm not around my kid. It's just we're at a distance because of our co-parenting. So I decided to put more into me. And that's another thing. Like if you feel like you can't do anything, you can't take care of your kid without taking care of yourself. So I don't want to sound like I'm contradicting any of my words, but there's going to be a point in time where you have to fix you in this what do you want to call it? I'm almost called it a trial in this journey.
That would have been an interesting choice.
Bro.
But I was asking in the sense of like, since you was still pursuing music and everything, uh, you know, in that sense, are you balancing a bit of,
I'm
you know?
very balanced, very balanced.
Okay. No, I respect that.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for your
Of course, of
honesty.
course.
And when it came to, so you releasing some music further on that people can look forward to. Uh, my last question, when it comes to the audience, uh, from your perspective, how can the audience, help you? Well, how
I'd
can the audience
say
help you?
I would want my audience to just not necessarily just be involved with my music, but acknowledge it, help spread it. Don't just say, "Oh man, your music is dope." Like I appreciate that. I love the acknowledgement, but is it really dope or are you just listening to listen? Because I want people that are going to be like, check this artist out and send it to their friends, their family. Like, yo, I was thinking of you and this person came on and said certain things that match you. Like, I want those type of interactions where people are actually not just helping me, but helping themselves. Because this isn't just about me. It's about everyone that I'm writing for too.
I respect that. I respect that. And coming to the end, uh, shout out all your platforms. Shout out anybody that you want to put on, and then drop a song out of your catalog for the audience.
Drop a song. Ooh, we're going to do. I want to drop this song. I dated should drop this song on my birthday so I could actually say it, but I got the song dropping on the 7th of March, Pathways. That's gonna be the song that y'all gotta listen to. But any song prior to that, go check out Underrated. I think that will fit
Underrated.
everybody. Yeah, Underrated.
Okay. And what was the song that dropping on the 7th?
Pathways. I got my
Path.
little brother on there. I put it as a feature because he's not rapping or singing, but he's like doing the voice dialogues for me that I needed.
Hey, much love. Shout out to
Hey man,
that.
appreciate that.
Okay. And shout out your platforms and anybody that you want to put on.
Anybody want to put on? Oh man, I made a song with this chick Nikaya. She's here in the city too. She's amazing singer. That's someone I really want people to check out.
Shout out to it. And your platforms. Shout out.
platforms. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music. I'm everywhere. Just check me out. I go by Mel, capital M, lowercase e, capital L. If you need to find me, check TikTok. It's the official Mel, but Instagram is official Mel with three underscores. I'm waiting to get verified so we can take all that away.
Shout out to you. It was great to have you on this podcast, man.
Hey man, I appreciate
I'm
y'all,
looking
man. Thank
forward
you.
to your
You
success.